third rebound tonight. Smith with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dellavedova, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:39 left to play in the third. It's Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For Edison Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Varejao. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Curry kicks to Green. And stolen by Love.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Here's James, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejao and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the basket by Curry.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Dellavedova dishes to Shumpert. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and it's Spates with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
It's deflected. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Now Curry. He's got 24. Jacks up a three. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
That is what you call much in the clutch.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's James. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Channing Frye out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1.
Harrison Barnes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Cavaliers substitution. Kevin Love.
Lets it go from deep. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Smith.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
To the paint. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Smith kicks to Irving. Launches it. Rebounded by Bogut.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 10. James, the pass to Irving. And right through it goes.
Assist goes to LeBron James.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Irving. From the high post, he drills it. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Warriors call time.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
James dishes to Irving. Here's Thompson, and that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
LeBron James. That's his
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. LeBron passes to Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his third personal.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
The feed to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Smith drives in, somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 19 points for LeBron. Curry outside. Good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And James gets it to go.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And here is Curry, and stolen by Love. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
They're behind by 13. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Dellavedova. LeBron outside. That drops. James has got 17 points here in the second half.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
On the wing, Thompson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. It's LeBron with the drive. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Curry, good.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
James, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to James. Dellavedova's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3, and he gets the bucket.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Andre, a good game for you and the team tonight. Does a game like this carry more weight considering you beat a high-caliber opponent?
I think it's just a good win, period. You know, we can't really think about who our opponent is. So it was a good matchup, good way for us to measure ourselves, and we got another big one Friday.
Andre, thank you. One game at a time, Kevin. That's the motto.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark, Craig, and
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, This is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.